Hello, 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 and welcome back to Shiksha da Costa. Today we're going to introduce you to a new unit. This is applying the sine law and the cosine law in acute triangles. In this unit, we're going to learn how to solve problems that involves a field of math called trigonometry, which is the study of triangles. We're going to do that specifically with only acute triangles. So triangles that have an angle that all their angles are less than 90 degrees. And we're going to solve those problems using two separate laws. One is called the sine law and one is called the cosine law. And we'll see that in the real world, we come into situations all the time where we can see acute triangles, and knowing how to use these two laws will help us solve all of those problems. To start us off, we might look at a field like construction. A carpenter might need to create a roof truss, which is sort of like putting beams of wood, just like this in this pattern, in a way to support the roof. But to do that, they do need to cut the beams at the end at a very specific angle. And what angle should that be to shape it so that they can support the roof properly? Well, one thing we can do is we can compare the height of the roof to the half the width, so that right here, and that allows us to create a triangle, just like so. If we are able to do that, then we can look at the bottom corner here and recognize that there's also a similar triangle at the bottom. A similar triangle means a triangle that has the exact same angles as the larger triangle here. And knowing that, we can say that, hey, this angle over here can help us find this angle over here. So in this unit, we are going to learn how to take known side lengths and known angles of a triangle and use it to find the measure of any side lengths or angles that we do not know. For example, this one right here. The reality we live in exists in three dimensions. So why would a 2D shape like a triangle help be useful to study? Well, they help us learn about angles, which helps us with directions like turn 4 degrees from the north to the east or something like that. And when we put them to two or more triangles together, we can even measure a distance in three dimensions, not just in 2 dimensions across a flat surface, but in three dimensions from one point in 3D space to another. Any triangle has six different, well, I like to call them elements. It has three sides, one, two, three, and it has three angles, one, two, three. And as long as you know at least three of these, you can find out all the other three unknown values. The only exception being is if you know all three angles, then you can't find out any of the sides. And in this unit, we will learn how to do exactly that for any acute triangles. If you like this video, please like, rate, subscribe, and join our mailing list. And you can find this lesson as well as practice questions, solutions, handouts, and more on our storefront. Thanks and have a great day.